Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. I pray that everyone had a wonderful day today. And I want to thank God for each and every one of y'all that think it not robbery to tune into my videos. And I just want to share some things with y'all about five things I have learned that I enjoy about living the single life. Five things that I enjoy about living the single life. You know, when you think about a woman being single this day and time, a lot of times it's not nothing that's not familiar to a lot of people. There's a lot of single people out here in this world. And before, years ago, it was like a taboo thing for a woman to be single. Like if you were single, there was something wrong with you, or you had to be a scorned woman, or you were not favored. You know what I'm saying? As if to say, if you were single, you were not any good. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case today. That wasn't even the case then. That was just the way it looked like, that if you didn't have a man with you, then there had to be something wrong with you. Now women are standing on their own 2 feet. Now women are doing things for themselves, and they're enjoying their space. They're enjoying their time. But we're going to talk about a few of the things that I enjoy about being single. About living a single life. Now, I'm one that is all for marriage, but I'm not one that's just sitting in a corner just saying, Lord, send me a man. No, that's not me. I'm enjoying my single life while I have that opportunity to do so. And that's number one. Number one is I enjoy it. I enjoy my time. I enjoy my free time. I enjoy spending time with myself. I enjoy learning things, new things. I enjoy going places. I'm not one that's afraid to go places and do things on my own. I enjoy just the freedom of being able to do what I want to do and just enjoy it at that time. Another thing I enjoy about being single right now, that I really, really am getting more connected to the Lord. I'm really, really connecting myself, reading my word a lot more, spending more time with God, really just enjoying the peace, the serenity of it all, just being in that sacred place, and I think about when I was married, and I think about all the labor and all the time that I put into those marriages, and just for them to fall apart, and all the energy. And it was like, I'm not saying it was a waste, but it was a good learning experience, because now I've learned to value the time that I have with me. Another thing I learned is the fact that I'm able to stand on my own 2 feet, meaning I'm able to pay my own bills. I'm able to support myself. I'm able to be more financially responsible. I've always been very responsible, I think, where it came to finances, but now I'm even more financially aware of where my money is going, how I'm spending my money, what I spend my money on. It's a lot harder when you only got one income to work from, but it is manageable if you budget yourself and you just live within your means, and you just buy what is needed and some of your wants. You don't have to just want everything. Of course, you'll buy a lot more if you had a partner and y'all were working together and y'all both could buy different things. But when you're just by yourself, I learned that my money goes really, truly a lot further, and I really pay more attention to the things that I buy. And I may end up with more than 5 things. I think that's like 3 already. And another thing I really enjoy is the fact that I can go to bed when I want, and I can get up when I want, and I can do what I want. It's like saying, I run them off down the list. I can eat by myself, sleep by myself, and be in touch with myself. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you got to answer to somebody else, and not that that's a bad thing. Like I told you, I am trusting the Lord for my next husband, and if the Lord gives him, sends him, it's wonderful. But if he doesn't, it's just as wonderful, because I'm enjoying learning all I can about me, and to be able to just have me to take care of, to get up and wash for myself, cook for myself, having one less egg to fry, not having to cater to no one else at this time, and taking care of my son and spending more time with him. It is good to have somebody help you out when it comes down to the yard work now. And that's where I would really feel as though that I need the most help at this point, is with that yard work. But yet and still, I'm learning that even with that, I'm learning new things. I'm learning different things. I'm very proud of myself. I'm not beating myself up. I'm not so hard on myself anymore. I'm giving myself grace. I'm also giving myself time to do the things that need to be done. Even the inside house chores is like saying, they are a lot, and I don't beat myself up now if I don't get them all done at a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And I do miss the help. I do miss the help around the house, inside the house, outside the house, with the bills, with my son, and just to be able to have somebody to go places to do things with. It is a wonderful thing, but yet there's beautiful things that I have learned about me just being with myself. I learned that I can make my own self happy. I learned that somebody coming along could enhance my happy, but God knows they could not make me any happier than I am right now, because I learned to love the lady that I see looking back at me. She's strong. She's intelligent. She's courageous. She's fearless. She's wonderfully and fearfully made. She's beautiful. I've learned to love all of me and embrace all of me. These are things that I had to learn from being by myself, because I got divorced back in 2001, and I was thinking that I would be afraid to live on my own because I had never lived by myself. I had never really spent no time alone. It was always somebody with me. And now that I've learned to be living alone, and it's like saying, I had to learn who Marietta was. And now I know who she is. I know who she is, and I've learned to love her. I've learned to be gentle with her. I've learned to give her grace. I've learned to make sure that she's being respected and her boundaries are not being crossed. So this is what I've learned about being single and being by myself and living on my own. These are a lot of the things that I have learned along the way. You do learn a lot of things when you're on your own, and you learn to live in your peace. You learn to live in a way that is pleasing to God and is pleasing to you, and you can come and go as you please, and it's just a beautiful thing to be. And then that way, when God do send you that special person, or that special person coming, you would know him. You would know him, because he would know you. He would know the God in you, because the God in him would meet the God in you, and he would love the woman that's looking back at him, and he would not want to destroy that peace. He would not come in trying to destroy that peace. So those are things that I have learned about living on my own. Was basically, I learned a lot about me and what I like and what I desire and what I deserve, and learn my worth, instead of me just hand and foot catering to somebody else all my life. And I have did that all my life, catering to somebody else, to now for the last 15, 20 years. It's like saying I had to learn how to work and stand on my own 2 feet and take care of myself. And that's exactly what I learned about being on my own for the last 20 years of my life. It's just been a beautiful thing. I've been single by my own choice. I did not want to connect myself with somebody after coming out of divorce, because first of all, you got to take time to heal. I don't think jumping from one relationship to the next is the best thing for anybody to do. But healing is always on the table. I told you I've been on the altar since I was 13 years old. So I know what it is to go to God and to cry out and to get healed in a place where you have been hurt and where you have been damaged, to the point where now I can stand on my own 2 feet. Now I'm whole. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Now I'm whole. And then I don't know what it's like. And it would be beautiful to know, to have somebody to love you also, that is whole, that is healed. That is healed. Because the new sexy is safe. You got to make sure that the person you connect yourself with after you come out of a relationship, after you've taken that time to heal, you've been all them years healing yourself, working on your own, taking care of your own self, standing on your own 2 feet. You want to make sure that the man or the woman that comes to you are also healed. They're healed from the trauma of which they went through. I don't understand people go through things. I understand people go through life, and you have to go through those things in order for you to be able to rebuild your life in a way that, if that did not happen, you would never know what it is to be on the good side of this. You got to go through some bad so you'll know what it is to be on the bad side, so you'll know what not to repeat. Because you don't want to go down that road again. You want to end up loving yourself, taking care of yourself, being kind to yourself. And you want somebody who's going to come in and be that same way as you be that way to them. As you cater to them, as you love them, as you make sure that, you watch your tone, you watch your words, you make sure that you cater into their heart, and you make sure that they're in a safe position where they're safe with you and you're safe with them. Yeah, that's the new sexy. The new sexy is safe. You got to be safe this day and time. And you got to give yourself enough grace to know that the things that you went through, they had to happen. It was a learning experience. Now I smile a lot. Now I grin a lot. Now I'm happier. Now I see exactly what life should be, because I've been kind to myself, and I've given myself a lot of the good things of life. I've taken myself to some of the finest places. I don't have no problem with going out to eat all by myself. I hear some women say they can't go out to eat. They don't want to go to Red Lobster. They don't want to go nowhere by themselves because of the fact that they don't have a man to take them out or to do things with them. You got to pamper yourself, sweetheart. You got to be in a place where you begin to pamper yourself. If you want to get dressed and put your high heels on, get in them. If you want to get in your car and just go on over to Red Lobster and have yourself a beautiful, wonderful dinner, go ahead and do so. Don't ever be afraid to pamper yourself. Don't ever be afraid to love on yourself, to take yourself to these fine places and enjoy life. And just go on out there and enjoy. You'll probably meet people once you get out there. Once you get out there, you go to the restaurant. I've been to restaurants, and gentlemen ask me, did I mind if they sat down and have dinner with me, have lunch with me? And then we get up and left and went our separate ways. And we was two strangers just having a wonderful dinner, and we laughed and had a wonderful time. And I mean, this is how you begin to enjoy life. This is how you begin. And your discernment will tell you if they're safe or not. Your discernment will tell you whether or not you should entertain that type of company or them type of situations. Because you will understand that you, at this time, are guarded. You're very guarded. You're very guarded. And you're not going to allow nobody to take you back what you done prayed your way out of. So those are a lot of the things I learned about me being single, being on my own. Being single, living alone, you learn a lot of things about yourself. I know I said 5 things, but there's probably 100 things I could tell y'all about how I've learned about what I've learned about being single and being alone. And you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about who's coming in late. You don't have to worry about whether or not they're going to make it home. You don't have to worry about anybody else but yourself. You don't have to worry about your door opening all hours of the night. You don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be disrespected. And this is the thing. You don't want to go back down in those type of situations. You want to make sure that the person you with wants you. The person you with wants to love you. The person you with wants to be with you. They want to be in your life and not just hanging around your life. See, because I'm a firm believer in marriage. I'm not one for that boyfriend-girlfriend thing. I'm not one for that shacking up thing. I'm not one for that running in and out of each other's life. I'm one for dating with a purpose. As they say, vetting. And you got to just vet properly. That's all. And you got to be safe while you're doing it. But in the meantime, learn all you can about you. Love and entertain yourself. Take yourself places. Buy yourself nice things. Be kind to yourself. You can get more sleep. That's another thing that I've been doing, y'all. I've been sleeping a lot more. I've been getting my exercise. I've been getting my rest. I've been truly taking good care of me. And that means a lot. That truly means a lot. And like I said, it's a beautiful thing when you can take time and put that time and that effort that you've given to somebody else, all that love you've given to other people all your life, and now you got time to love on you. Now you got time to wake up when you want, go to bed when you want, ride when you want. Make sure you get all that out your system and enjoy your single life. And because see, when somebody come into your life, it's not saying you should have to give up all of that either. You should still be able to enjoy life. You should still be able to go to sleep if you want to go to sleep. You should still be able to go shopping if you want to go shopping. You should still, but you just got another partner, somebody like-minded, somebody right there with you to help you through those hard times. And when you the time that you need some shoulder to lay on, somebody to hold you, and somebody to be there to speak life into you, somebody's there to pray with you. Those are the things that you do miss. But the things that you have when you by yourself is you have all of you. And you got to love all of you. You can't give you to somebody else if you don't love all of you. You can't tell somebody how to love you if you don't love you. You got to be able to love you. So with that being said, I pray that you are spending time, if you're out there single, don't spend your time out there, woe it's me, or feeling envious or jealous because somebody else got somebody to go out with and you don't have nobody to go out with. You got somebody to go out with. Take your sexy self and get up and put your 2 pieces on and dart that door and go and enjoy yourself. Go and enjoy yourself. Get home before the street light come on though, but enjoy yourself. Dress yourself up. Look good for yourself. The same way that you would dress yourself up and go out, dress yourself up, and have dinner at home if that's what you choose to do. Get in them nice outfits. Don't just buy outfits and stick them in the closet. Go on and live your life. You got to be in a position where you can live your life and love the life that you have and work with what you have. If you want better, better will come if you begin to treat yourself better. If you begin to treat yourself better and you create the life that you want, that life will follow you. That's all I got with that, because I mean, I just feel as though that when we're in our singleness, we get beat down too much by the world. The world be trying to beat us down. The church trying to beat us down. They try to rush you into marriage while you trying to enjoy your single life. Don't let nobody rush you to that altar. Don't let nobody rush you down that lane. Find you somebody who you can love, somebody who's going to love you. Y'all go ahead and enjoy your life. And when y'all decide y'all want to take that walk and y'all want to take that leap of faith and y'all going to go ahead and get married and tie that up, let that be your decision. Don't let nobody push you down there. Take your time and get to know, because time will reveal a lot of things. Time is the revealer of all things. So with that being said, make sure that you know exactly who you're connecting yourself with in this hour. Enjoy your singleness. Do all the things that you want to do with somebody. Enjoy them by yourself until that somebody comes. If you want to catch a movie, catch a movie. You want to go to dinner, go to dinner. If you just want to sit home and have a glass of wine and watch TV, do that as well. But I just want to say, whatever you do, do it with love. Do it with love. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. Make sure that you are pampering yourself. Pamper yourself to the fullest. Pamper you, live your life. In other words, that abundant life that we're talking about, live that abundant life like it's your last days. Because you know we are truly living in our last days, so you might as well go and enjoy what life you have left. So with that being said, if you stayed this long, turn that notification bell on so you will be notified when I drop my next video. Share this video, subscribe. I would love to have you, and be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your night.